Fellow Realmians, now it is time for Realm Lore. Rogue Trader, Hidden Enemies.
And we are here. We are live.
Welcome to Realm Lore, where a group of intrepid explorers explore the vast darkness of the 40K universe in Rogue Trader. In the darkness of the 40,000th millennium, there's only war. Now we hand it over to our GM, Oak Shaggy.
When last we left our intrepid adventurers, they were set upon by a cadre of Dark Eldar warriors and homunculi grotesque constructs. Accompanied by them were a few friendly red shirts, two of which had names, Hero and Joel, as well as the Archmagos, who is attempting to get the ship up and running. It's time to roll for initiative.
So we all just roll
What do we roll on? What are we rolling on?
initiative. Oh, it's a
Percentage or
D10 plus your attribute modifier.
Which is agility, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I got
Okay, so Brother Maynard got a 13.
Normac got an 8.
Stand by. What's the modifier?
Agility.
Agility.
The 10-digit.
I think we need some new dice.
Got a +4 for me. If it's
I don't know.
41. I'm
41 would be a
my
plus 4,
character.
for sure.
Stand by.
So it's a 7 if that's Pinkulus Vilmar.
Yeah, I got a 7.
So Vilmar's a 7. Lynx, Brother Maynard,
13.
Seer,
I got a 6.
Who's rolling for Cassio?
We'll roll for Cassio, but he
His
don't you worry about Cassio.
his 10's modifier is 3.
You want to roll for him real quick, Pinkulus?
Yeah.
For those of you that are wondering where our other players at, Cassio was not able to make it tonight, so
Cassio
we will
got
be ghosting him for part of it. He rolled well though.
Cassio got a 12. And for all of you joining the live stream, if you look to the bottom left, that is Puppy Potter. Ha ha ha. That's my dog, Sally. She's quite the cutie. I'm hoping to get her on some live streams here in the future.
Normac, what did you roll?
8.
Yeah.
I like that. They are Xenos of color. They are the Dark Eldar. They're Xenos of color.
All right, somebody roll for our Cabalite warriors, if you could, please.
Who do you want to roll?
It doesn't matter.
Okay, here we go. How many am I rolling? For how many?
There's four warriors. We'll roll for them all together.
They rolled a 1.
Plus agility of 5, so they got a 6. Somebody else roll for the Trueborn.
I'll do it.
Hey,
They also rolled a 1.
Nice.
not on their A game today, you know. They just had a big lunch before this raid, so
All right,
Hey.
roll for. Go for it.
Oak, just out of curiosity, am I wearing something different than a Cabalite since I was captured?
They didn't let you keep your armor.
I'm sorry, what was that?
They would have let you keep your armor. They'd like you to stay alive while you fight.
Okay, all right.
So for the homunculus folks, we'll roll them all together. So go ahead and roll one more. We're going to add a 4 to that one.
Go ahead, Normac. Roll for them.
I got it.
Never mind. Gracier did it.
Oh,
You wasted a roll.
Sorry. You know, I get tired of waiting.
Well, he could have rolled a 1 as well.
I've had
What did you
a
roll,
terrible
team?
track record.
What did you roll, team?
9.
He rolled a 9.
All right. Oh, goodness gracious. That's ridiculous.
I'll swallow your soul.
You
Well,
wanna know what the-
homunculi don't really shout as much as just giggle sinister.
Kind of think Evil Dead and that possessed lady about, I'll swallow your soul, but without saying. Giggling.
A lot of middle finger.
Hey, isn't there a? Oh, I probably didn't take it. Isn't there something called hatred? Wouldn't I have that? Or did I not take that?
I don't think you took it, but there is such a thing as hatred.
Yeah.
I have hatred, but it's not for these guys.
For chaos.
Ah.
Yeah.
All right, Brother Maynard, you are up first.
All right. Well, I take kindness, and I begun slaying with kindness. Who am I right next to, by the way? Because I remember I was attacking somebody before and miffed the shot.
You are right next to one of the warriors.
All right, I'm gonna swing, and that's a miss. My
All right.
weapon skill is 45, so I rolled a 63.
So the two racks, we're gonna roll up on poise and try to rip them apart. So we're gonna roll for each of them. They have a weapon skill of 47. So somebody chuck 2 dice.
D10.
Percentile.
Got a 23 and a 53.
Excellent. So one of the racks comes in, stabs for Poise's character. Normac, you want to roll his dodge? That's going to be his agility. See if he jumps out of the
86.
way.
86.
He failed. All right, Gracier, you're rolling his envenom blade. It's going to be 1d10 plus 6 for damage.
16 damage.
So,
Holy crap! What's his toughness, Pinkulus?
Cassio dies right away and he's not even here.
Oh, we probably need to open up his character sheet. Does somebody have his character sheet open?
I've got his stuff.
Okay, good.
Sorry, just doing some mental math here as the blade sticks into the side of his neck. He kind of flails and twitches a little bit, pushes the guy off, and then it's gonna be Pinkyless. Your turn.
I've got this, Captain. I'll take it from the top. The top of the head. Ha ha.
Pinky?
We cannot hear you, Pinky.
Oh, that's okay. The live stream could. Dang it. It was just a character voice. I'll have to get a little better at this. What am I rolling? Am I just choosing my actions?
You choose. So you either got your attack. You want to use your weapon or your gun.
Are they on top of me? What's the is there a penalty or a modifier?
No, you're close enough. If you're grappled, that would be an issue. If you wanted to get in there and shoot the dude that just stabbed Cassie, that'd be an issue too. But you're fine. So to recap, for those of you that are in the audience trying to keep up with combat, you've got one action. There are half actions like aiming, and that would give you a plus 20 to your to hit. And then of course you could attack, which would be another half action. So in this situation, if Volmir wanted to, he could take aim with his pistol for a plus 20 modifier and then pull the trigger and hope to hit.
Yeah, I think that's
Question:
exactly
Can you
what
aim
Volmir's
a
going to
melee
do.
weapon?
I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
I'm going to take aim at the homunculi that
I
just stabbed
Only
Cassio.
if you put a scope on it.
I'm going to aim for the homunculi that just stabs Cassio.
Are you aiming first?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Go for it and roll.
Percentile, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. And you get plus 20 to whatever your ballistic skill is.
So my ballistic skill is 44, goes up to 64, and I rolled a 54. So pass.
Excellent. What's the somebody roll for dodge? He's got a agility of 41. Go for it, Normac.
43.
Ooh, he tries to jump out of the way, but it still catches him. Pinkyless, what's your damage?
It is a common bolt pistol. So it is 1d10 plus 5x.
But bolt weapons, you roll twice and you take the best roll.
Is it on the percentile as well? Or oh no, T10. Says it right there. Dee. So roll 2d10 or just roll them separately? Take the best one?
I roll 2d10 and pick the best one.
I'll take the 8, right? Do I want low or high? This is damage, so high. So 8.
You want high. Yep.
Plus 5,
So 8.
that's 8, 13.
What's the penetration on it?
Where does it say the pin? 4. Pin 4.
And how much did you roll?
13. That's right. I agree. Let Cassio get stabbed for missing a session. It is fitting, oddly.
So it blasts through his armor, and you knock him back away from Cassio, and he looks like he's not quite ready to go down, but one or two more shots like that, and he'll be done.
Take that, you rotten scum.
Next up, we have got Cronin.
All right, sick. So you said we're pretty close to these guys, right? Like within.
You're within 6 foot of anybody.
Okay, cool. So I kind of want to. I want to take out my mono sword. Okay. and I want to do sort of like a run and slide between the true what is it, the True Blood, that's his name, or something like that.
The True Blood, the Trueborn. He is the leader.
Yeah,
Well,
I want to
kind of.
Trueborn. Oh, okay, cool. I want to sort of like soccer tackle, like slide between his legs, and like rake my sword across his crotch, so I end up behind him. You know, that's what I want to do.
Okay, so there's a charge, and you can certainly do that. If I remember correctly, it gives you plus 20 to your hit. It takes a full action, but you can't take any defensive actions next turn.
That's okay.
So no dodge, dip, dive, or dodge.
All right, so go ahead. You get plus
I-
20 to your
Would that be weapon skill, right?
weapon skill. Yes, sir.
32. Okay, yeah, I did it because my weapon skill is like 40. 40.
Is this webway still active?
It doesn't. It's kind of gone back to normal. So initially, it was just like a little black looking sphere, and then all the coloring left for a second, and it all kind of focused in on that one point. But now everything looks normal again. But do you have Lore Dark Eldar?
Nope.
So you have no idea if it's active or not.
I know how teleporters work, so
We'll say. Do you have Archeo?
no. But I've heard of the Astartes using teleporters, but that's
Brother Maynard has probably never been in a teleporter in his life.
I never said he has ever been, but he's heard stories because he was with the Black Templar. But still,
That is true. I don't think you can tell, but it looks like it looked when you first came.
okay.
All right, so our wonderful Trueborn has got a 57 for his agility. Grace, here, you want to roll for that and see if he dodges out of Normax?
Oh
I
man,
rolled a 29.
I'm going
So
toe to toe with this guy, man.
He does a little. He just kind of like steps his leg up as you slide underneath him, swing your sword, and he just kind of steps.
Well played, sir. Well played.
Taltalith.
Yes.
I have to ask a question. Wouldn't that incur some kind of like don't they get some like, to be fair here, not the metagame, but a response hit, especially with a miss like that? Like,
So that's why he doesn't get to take a dodge roll next turn. So he's opened himself up to be attacked.
thank you for explaining that. Good for everybody to know and me know.
Now I'm vulnerable.
Yeah, and the dude is going to capitalize.
Bring it on.
Okay, so is it my turn? Is that what we're waiting on? Because I'm going to blast the guy.
All right, who you blast?
I'm going to go ahead and help Normac out and shoot the guy that he just slid.
Okay, go ahead. Are you going to aim first?
Yes, I am.
Excellent choice. Plus 20.
I rolled a 93.
Sad. You were so distracted by the acrobatic display of your compatriot that you just shot wildly over.
He just simply looks over to the side. It's just like,
Because my dick slipped out.
the fuck is he trying to do?
Who wants to roll for Cassia?
That sucked donkeys.
Pigulus.
Yes.
He's going to try to blast the homunculus right in front of him. Why don't you go ahead and roll for his to hit?
Aye, aye, sir.
We'll say he aimed first too, so he gets a plus 20.
Roger that. Oh no. He's obviously off kilter.
We are muffing these. Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
What
that's
is your
a bad
90
one.
97.
97.
Okay. So his weapon, he pulls his gun up and he aims for it, and the you all can kind of see that the trigger doesn't pull all the way, and he starts shaking his gun, and it looks like it's jammed.
The safety is on. The safety.
All right, all of our player characters have rolled the hit. We have both racks. We had both racks, and now it's time for the big bad homunculus. He kind of twitches his head a little bit. One of his little baby arms flaps around, and then he takes aim at Normac on the ground because Dark Eldar are smart. All right. Somebody throw a ballistic skill. He's got 59. We'll say he takes aim first for a total of 79. Go for it, Grace.
I roll the 1.
Excellent. Good job. So that for sure connects. He has a custom Stinger pistol, which is damage 1d10 plus 8. So good job, Norman.
Are we gonna have to re-roll for some of these new characters?
Oh, I'm rolling the 1d10 plus 8?
If you'd like to roll for your own damage, you're more than welcome to.
I don't want anybody rolling for my damage. I rolled a 10.
Did you roll a 10?
I sure did. So we got 18 damage.
Oh my gosh. All right. So what is your armor?
My arm is 15 for
Yeah,
the body.
15 armor points?
It's the carapace, right? The enforcer light carapace.
Heavens to Betsy, I'll take your word for it. Who else has got carapace armor? Anybody else
We
got
can
15?
we can make sure that's right if you want to. Enforcer light carapace.
I also have guard flak. 4
And
all around.
what's your armor? Everybody else. I don't think 15's right, my friend. I think this is like a wound situation where you had 45 wounds.
Let's check it.
All right, will you check it for us real quick?
I'm pulling it up right
I've already got it up, guys. I'm looking it up.
Please stand by while Realm Lore finds the answer in the Book of Lore.
So, no.
I'm
now.
working.
Oh yeah, okay, I got it. I found it. Yeah. Okay, so the table that says enforcer light carapace. The AP is 5, and the weight is 15 kilograms. So there it is. So it's 5.
All right, so you've got a total. You rolled an 18. We're gonna subtract away from your 5. The penetration of his weapon is a 3, so only 2 points of your armor protects you. So that 18 takes it down to a 16. And what's your toughness modifier?
The 10th digit or the whole thing? It's 44. So 4.
So 4. So that 16 goes down to a 12. How many wounds you got, Normac?
21.
Good thing you took all them extra wounds, right?
Oh yeah.
So subtract 12 from it, and that's where you're at. You are not feeling good right
Okay, wait a minute. Maybe I did my wounds wrong because I only have 8.
He
No, I have 9 guys. That's just
he took a bunch of things to boost his wounds up. Like he statted his wounds. He thought he initially had 45, and we talked him down to 20.
I'm actually a mutant.
Got a third hand somewhere?
No, like legitimately,
hilarious.
I'm a mutant person.
All right. So the Dark Eldar Warriors, we're gonna say they take two shots at the red shirts nearby. So somebody throws Pinkulus, you want to throw some dice?
I'm on it.
So their ballistic skill is only 41. So go ahead and roll for each of them.
Rolling. What? Sorry, everybody.
That's a 3 and an 8.
A 3.
You
and
guys are wasting all your good rolls on the bad guys.
I know.
All right.
That's why it should be the DM rolling
yeah.
for
The DM
these.
should be rolling the.
All right. I'll roll for your friends and see if they jump out. They've got an agility of 30. So one of them jumps out of the way, the other one takes it right in the face.
These are the red shirts?
This is the red shirt. Red shirt number 2 takes a shard rifle, a splinter rifle to the face. Damages 1d10 plus. You've got some red shirts there with you. So there's you all. You've got 2 red shirts, which are gonna die. Let's be honest. And then you've got Joel, who is kind of the a-hole, and his buddy Haru, who's really excited that a priest is there.
I want Haru to survive.
So do I, because, the Emperor protects.
So 9 plus 2 is going to take us to an 11. The penetration is 2. Their armor is 3, so that's going to take it down to a 10. Their toughness is 3, so that's going to take it down to a 7. So one of the red shirts looks pretty torn up, but he's still okay.
Hang in there, buddy.
All right, so I'll go ahead and roll for the red shirts. There's four dudes in total. Let's see what. Ballistic skill 35. We'll say they all take aim, and we'll say they're going to try to finish off that. We'll say they're really scared of the big homunculus. They're going to shoot at that dude. Let's tear apart that guy. So they're all going to shoot at him. Ballistic skill 35. We'll say they all aim. So total of 55. I rolled too many times. All right, 3 of the shots come straight at the giant homunculus. We'll see if he can jump out of the way. Gracier, you wanna jump on that? Or did he? He hasn't dodged yet. All right, go for it, Gracier. Roll agility. It's 49
Off the.
for the homunculus. It's 49. Good job.
I rolled
Gracier.
27.
So he dodges one of the shots, but the 2 other shotgun blasts come right into him. My damn touchscreen. Hold on. All right, 1d10 plus 4.
Are you talking? We can't hear you.
Sorry, I'm trying to do some mental math. So one of the shots is pretty well absorbed by the armor and his kind of gnarled skin, and the other one it looks like it hurt him, but not as much as you'd want it. All right, back at the top, right? So who is it? Brother Maynard, you want to go first for us?
Okay. Well, so is this exactly like D&D? So if I disengage, I will take attack of opportunity, or how?
So to disengage, you have to take a disengage action. If one of the skills lets you do it a little easier. If you fail that, then they get to whack at you. So it's an agility roll, and if you pass, you disengage. If you fail, then they get to try to whack you.
Well, the reason why is because I've got the Medicaid skill, and I kind of want to try to start healing people, but I'm not going to be able to do so because I'm engaged. So I'll go ahead and take another one.
So you're just gonna. So who are you trying to whack?
The warrior in front of me, the one I'm still engaged with close combat.
Oh, was that was one of the racks, right? You're trying to save Cassio.
No, I don't know who it was because is the closest.
It was just a warrior. It was the same one you attacked last time and whiffed, right? You kept going after the.
Correct. So I'm just gonna attack again.
Okay. So
I'm gonna aim.
You can. Are you gonna shoot him, or are you gonna?
No, I'm in close combat. I can't shoot him. That's bad.
So you can do a feint if you want to, and that's an opposed weapon skill attack. And if you win, he doesn't get to die.
Yeah, I'll do a feint. Sure. I rolled an 8. Beat that, GM.
So his weapon skill is 41. So Link's Brother Maynard succeeded at his. We'll roll for our guy. He's got
the homunculi. Oh.
It was just a warrior. Okay, so here's how it works. When you're trying to do opposed rolls, you both roll. If you beat under your Thane, you go by degrees of success. So how many full increments of 10 under your deal did you roll? So for example,
I'm a 45 for my weapon skill, so I am 3 degrees.
So he's a 41. So regardless, you have a higher weapon skill and you rolled lower. So you kind of go for it and he wildly swings around to block it. And then you just kind of laugh before you go in for another hit. So go for it and roll really good this time.
Yes!
Good job, Lynx. What's your damage?
Well, kindness does 1d10 plus 2.
Plus strength?
Of course, plus strength. Well, I think it's, it should be the same, right? Plus your strength.
It is. It's plus strength.
Yeah, so my strength is 3. So it'll be plus 5 after the d10. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that. 14 altogether.
What's the
rending 2, or pen 2? I'm sorry, and it has rend or R, whatever that means.
We'll worry about that next time. Don't stress. So 2, his armor toughness altogether is a 7, so he's going to absorb 5 points of damage. And how much damage did you?
I did total 14.
So 9 damage. So he is bloodied, torn apart, humps onto the ground, and falls over, lifeless.
Well, I kick him off my sword and move on. Get ready. Do I have people around me? Can I make a movement now, or am I?
So the feint would have been the half action, and then the actual attack would have been the rest of the half.
Okay, my turn's done. Cool.
Just crossed them off the list. All right, let's see. Who? Go for it.
I was just gonna say I was gonna make a feint on my turn too. So great minds think alike.
Good job. Are you on the ground still as you slid under his legs? We'll wait till your turn to ask the question. All right, the two rasks that are just stabbing wildly at Cassio, we're going to see if they can. So weapon skill 47, I'll roll for both. All right, one flails around wildly, trips over and falls prone to the ground. The other one connects. Pinkulus, you want to try to see if you can dodge out of the way for Cassio, and this is quite the roll, because if he gets connected and the dude rolls decent damage, he's probably going to. For shame.
Hey, Cassio, sorry, you're gonna have to make a new character.
Sorry.
So damage is 1d10 plus 6. Roll really low, guys. Somebody roll a d10 at 6 and
It's gonna be bad.
Come on, Pinky.
Good job, Gracier. So the other rack who's still alive stabs the knife deep into the upper chest area of Cassio. Cassio lets out the girliest scream you've ever heard as he slumps to the ground, knife still stuck in his chest, and he squirms around. Next up, I believe it is Pinkulus. Pinkulus, are you next?
I don't know. You're the GM.
Cassio's gonna die.
Is it mine?
I believe you are, sir, according to my notations here.
Well, I'm not really a healer type. I don't know what I can do to help. Except for kill the homunculi.
So one of the dudes that he's fighting, one has dropped his knife, and he also looks like he's got maybe one more good shot left.
I'm gonna do a free action and just shout, "Protect him! I'll get there and medicate him as soon as I can."
Yeah, whoever's closest. Yeah, I want to shoot them. Whoever's closest to Cassio. That's just obviously what I got to do.
You take aim.
Take
pull out
aim.
your bolt pistol. Go for it.
Passed. Right?
You passed. Did you? What's your bliss skill?
Oh nope, just missed it. No, missed it
You wanna
by
use it-
4. I
Do
could
you want
use
to use
a
a fate
fate.
point?
Mm.
You should. You should. Cassio, you may not make.
Actually, wouldn't Cassio make a fate point to like do a dodge or something?
He probably would.
It's unfortunate he's not here.
It is.
But
You have no heart, sir.
I know. Oh,
Don't
rough.
worry.
Yep.
We're in control here.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend a fate point. Do I just spend it?
Yep, just spend. You would have replenished any that you used last game session, so you'd have gotten them all back at this point.
Okay. So I'll spend one and just reroll.
No, you can add. You can. Nope. Well, there you go.
Well,
so
whatever. What
you're
do I
good.
do?
You got it. You're great. You're great. You hit.
What's your
All right,
ballistic
So
skill?
roll-
Mine 44.
Oh, you got a modifier to it?
he took aim, kind of like how you charged.
Okay, cool. Just getting up to speed.
User
All right, go ahead and roll for damage.
damage is on the D10 plus 5. 9.
You roll twice. You roll twice and pick the highest.
Oh, you're right. Oh, so that would be 12.
Good job. The bolt smashes into the back of his head. his face explodes out across the bulkhead away from you.
That's so metal.
My guy has to give out the happiest laugh.
Take that, dark elf scum.
That's awesome. So those dudes kind of game raped Cassio. Link or Pinkyless just went. So I think now we are to Cronin.
All right. So, yeah, just like Trevor, I want to feint toward this Trueborn, and
What's your intelligence? What's your intelligence?
it's 32.
Never mind.
Were you gonna tell me something if it was high enough?
I was, but I'm not going to now.
Is he supposed to be like some kind of bad A dude, and I just don't realize?
Grace here. Are Cavalite Trueborns bad A dudes?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Nah, I haven't seen it yet.
They are the
So-
elite. They are the elite of the Cabal.
So Dark Eldar, like all Eldar, think you're Tolkien-esque. You've got the hordes of orc coming in at the start of Lord of the Rings, and all the elves kind of do their little flip action, start mowing down all the orcs. The bad guy version of those guys, and like the best version of that is who you're fighting.
Okay.
But you have a low intelligence, so you don't realize that yet.
I
You
mean,
think you're gonna do good.
I'm just very confident, like I've killed a lot of people.
All right, so
Okay.
roll your weapon skill. You'll be okay. Yeah, you'll be okay. I'm not sure what combat master talent means, so we're gonna pretend I don't see combat master on that there. Or oh goodness gracious, oh yeah,
Probably doesn't matter.
We'll see.
Probably
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Okay, so you go to feint. Let's see if you trick him out.
60.
So you go to feint, and he just kind of tilts his head and looks at you.
All right, fine. That was a half act. I was just testing him,
Okay, go ahead.
feeling him out. I take my other half action
Was that supposed to be a joke?
to knock down. I'm still on the ground. I sweep his leg.
I think you only get one half action on a turn.
You get two half actions, like a feint and then an aim and then attack.
Is the move?
Move would be
Aim.
a half action.
Dang
I
it!
do
I could
like
have
a-
disengaged.
I do like a stylish, like Bruce Lee, like helicopter ground kick and sweep his legs out.
All right, let's see what happens.
All right. Would that be strength or?
Well, you got to hit him, so weapon skill first. So I just want to make sure we're very clear. You're attacking a dude with a sword with your leg.
I'm sweeping his leg with my leg. Yes.
But I just want to make sure we're clear on this. You're sweeping someone's leg who's holding a sword.
Yeah. Wouldn't he be okay? Like, how do you hold a sword?
I hold it with my hand. Let's see how your roll goes.
You've seen the Matrix.
21. Suck it.
Oh boy.
So you did okay. You succeeded. He's going to try to parry. As you go to kick his leg out, he brings his sword down to see if he can connect with you. And let's see if. Good job. So he kind of whiffs over your leg, and you kick him.
Because he
Go ahead,
wasn't
roll your-
expecting.
That's right. He wasn't expecting it. So unarmed damage is, I want to say it's 1d10 minus 3 plus strength.
So that's 6 minus 3 is 3, and then plus
What's your strength?
46. So 4. But yo, that was like knockdown though, so that was to like knock him off to the ground.
I don't think you did any damage though. So you kicked him really hard in his armored leg.
Yeah,
And you did.
I
7 damage.
sweeped it. I sweeped it. There's
Okay,
a
you
difference
attempted the
between a
sweep.
kick and a sweep.
You
There's a kick
attempted the
and there's a
sweep,
sweep.
and you thankfully didn't lose your leg as he tried to parry your sweep. And then you did the exact amount of damage to equal his armor and toughness. So you didn't know. So he's okay. He hurt, his leg is stinging right now a lot. It is.
Would he not fall? Would he not have fallen to the ground though? That was the whole purpose of that.
You did no damage to him. His armor absorbed the kick.
Even though the success of the sweep,
you successfully kicked
I
him
would
in the leg.
I would think off balance at you know.
He didn't shoot him in the leg. He kicked him in the leg. If
I
I
sweeped
laid on
his
the ground
leg. I sweeped it.
success. No, you did not.
I guess
You did no damage
I
to
guess
him.
you're just not.
We're talking about
get-
kinetic energy versus like even though okay, it depends on how sturdy his leg versus the sturdiness of his kick.
And this is a Dark Eldar like elite trooper, right?
Yes.
Oh,
And you
okay.
did no damage. If you did some damage, we'd have talked about it. You could wrestle him on your next turn if you really want to.
That's what I
don't
was
know.
ramping up to.
Well, a grapple is a
That
different
almost hurt.
mechanism.
All right, fine, whatever. Just move on.
All right. So that was Valmir, you've attacked already, right? Poise is down. Cronin went. It is his turn to look down at you, and he's gonna try to shoot you. He's just gonna try to shoot you right in the face. Is what he's gonna.
With the sword?
No, he has a pistol in one hand and a sword in the other.
Are you done with you?
Okay.
Let's finish this.
And I'm gonna roll on my secret stuff, so you can't see what I roll because I can already tell Normac that you're getting up.
No, you're fine. You're good, man.
Well, this is embarrassing. He shoots, and the deck right next to your face kind of evaporates as the shot whizzes past. It was because he was off
Wow.
balance. I'm sure is why he missed.
Told you he was.
I'm
off
sure of
balance.
that too.
That's good.
Have we let Tartaneth roll yet?
I think it is my turn.
It looks it to me. What are you doing, Tartaneth?
Taltalith.
I apologize, Taltalith.
Cassio. That's right, I will. Okay, so Cassio, I have to apologize because I have to play in character, and I'm a Dark Eldar. So since Cassio's down, I'm going to stab him in the heart with my, and I'm going to take the shocker controller from it.
Holy shit! Are you serious?
What the fuck just happened?
No,
He's playing
I'm
in
a
character.
Dark Eldar, guys.
Hey, he's
Power
playing
from
in
pain.
character.
All right, so he is incapacitated. So you'll get a +20, and we'll say you're trying to take 2 actions. So you go to stab him, and then you're going to try to take the thing.
you evil. Okay, I'm killing this thing. I'm killing the Xenos afterwards. He's part of the enemy.
What's
I
your
rolled a
weapon skill?
66.
Open fire on
What's
this
your weapon?
traitorous scum.
My weapon skill is a 38.
So you stab at him, and the Emperor must surely protect. And your sword lands somewhere between his arm and the side of his torso.
Well, so
Are you gonna still try to grab the thing? He is laying
yes,
there, bleeding.
yes, I'm definitely grabbing the remote.
You probably could just
Okay,
reach
so we'll
down and
say
grabbed it.
it's
You didn't need to stab him.
it's an agility. You didn't need to stab him. You could just taken it. We'll say it's a simple action, so you'll get a plus 20 to your attribute, and we'll say you're using agility because you're trying to get in there and grab it.
I do have a question. Is there anybody next to his character that's going to do an attack of opportunity because he was in combat before? I just want to know if he was in, because that would take away from him doing that.
He's okay. He's okay, Lynx. Don't stress yourself. I'll let you know. They're not worried about the dude. They just try to hit the human. All right, you rifle through his pockets and find the thing. Productive round, Tal. All right, we got one warrior, and then the big bad homunculus to roll before our red shirt. We could do that. Let's see how it plays out.
Oh, he's not making it off.
Sorry, guys, I have to play in character.
Oh, he's not making it
sure
off.
this traitor dies. Never trusted the smelly Dark Elder. That's like the shit of the Maya.
All right, so the one Dark Eldar shoots and narrowly misses the guardsman, and the homunculus also takes aim and misses the guardsman as well. So the four guardsmen now that are, or the, I don't know what we're called. They're not guardsmen, but guardsman-esque folks are gonna. We'll say they all take aim, so 55, and we'll roll 4. So 2 of them hit the big bad homunculus, and we'll see how that. We'll see what damage. So again, one shot catches him, and it looks like it just kind of absorbs into him. The other one catches him square in the chest. He kind of flails back. His little arm on his neck flaps around wildly, and then he just looks pretty angry, comparatively speaking, to the dudes there.
Lost your mic.
Am I gone? Did I leave?
No, you're good. You're good.
Were those the red shirts?
Those are the red shirts shooting at the homunculus.
Yay! Yay! We got him! Yay!
All right, so we're back up to the top. Round number 3, Brother Maynard.
Okay, I cleared the path from myself, right? So can I make it to poise?
You could get to poise if you wanted to, and you just are trying to stabilize him. Is that what you're trying to do, or
Try to medicate, so which would be stabilizing his character. That's all I want to do.
Okay. He's not going to wake up. It's not like you're going to give him an adrenaline shot in the chest and he's going to sit up. Like he is, you'll keep him from dying, but
that's my concern, is keeping him from dying. But because I saw the Dark Eldar, is the Dark Eldar still hovering over his body? And if I go over there, am I going to be at risk? Because
So he dropped his he rolled like a 98 or something and dropped his knife. So the worst that he could do is try to kick you, and that probably won't be.
He dropped his knife. He's unarmed.
Yeah, he whiffed. He rolled like a 98 or something and dropped his.
I'm having a thought here.
Show him kindness, brother.
I think he needs some mercy. I need to show him kindness. Oh.
Are you going to charge? If you charge, you get a plus 20 to your hit.
Yeah, then I can't dodge.
And he's a rack, so he's got really, really thick skin. Like he looks really freaking tough. The warriors don't.
Wait. Are we talking about the same Dark Eldar here? I'm talking about the
Talking about me.
bastard in
So
the
there's the racks, which were like the baby homunculus, and they were the ones that DP'd Cassio. And then you've got the Big Daddy homunculus, and then you've got normal warriors and a trueborn. The rack is the one that's standing over. One rack's down thanks to Valmir, and then the other rack is standing there next to Cassio with no knife in his hand.
and this is Taltalith that I'm talking about. How close
Oh.
is he to?
He is. You see him fumbling around in the pockets, and he pulls something up and looks really excited as he slips it into his pocket. He's probably on his knees next to Poise.
Are we still outnumbered here?
Well, the
By the
question
amount of-
is do we
but-
notice him trying to stab Cassio? I mean, obviously,
Oh, yeah.
I was shooting at the
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
so I would.
Oh yeah, for sure. You
Okay.
hear the loud metal clink as it sinks into the ground next to Cass.
All right, I'm gonna do my priestly duties and go and just
Can I have a point of order for a second? Because there is so much chaos going on, wouldn't that
You're in a tiny little box. It's not like a huge roaring battlefield. And there's like 10 dudes. I think they all can pay attention to like 10 dudes.
Well, my next
Okay,
thought was I
I
needed
was
to
just-
go heal him anyway because he was downed last round and when it was my turn. So
Lynx, what is good brother Maynard gonna do?
Maynard is going to go and heal the sick. So he's going to walk up to him and use his.
All right, go for it. Do you know what stat it uses?
It uses intelligence, and I am trained with it.
Go for it. I think you made it, didn't you?
I do. My intelligence is a 45.
Excellent. So you see, the knife. It's starting to corrode away the flesh. There's obviously some poison involved, and you're able to apply the proper healing salves and sacred unguents to the area, and it looks like it's at least stabilized for now.
Okay, and I go into a defensive position, whatever that means, if I can.
Okay. Well, you moved and you acted, but you can next turn use a half action to fight defensively.
But I get 2 half actions. I get a move, an action.
Move. Move is one half action, and then you healing him is the other half action.
Oh, so now I can attack. I'm gonna freaking.
No, you have Lynx. You have one action. You used half of it to move, and the rest of it to heal.
Oh, that's how this works. Okay. Go ahead.
After Brother Maynard, Mr. Valmir.
It's been my turn.
Vilmar, what are you doing, my friend?
I am gonna take aim at. Who's the
main Eldar? Thank you, dude.
So you got the homunculus is like the big bad dude.
Yeah,
The
biggest, baddest dude. I'm gonna stay on point. Wait, is there
All right.
still a Dark Eldar that's over Cassio?
There is. He dropped his knife, so he's currently unarmed.
He's currently unarmed. That's gonna take him like a half action to pick it up and then to use it again, right? Okay. So
And probably shank the priest in the neck.
yeah.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him!
Cap that fool.
Why didn't you think about
Cap
that?
that fool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the little dude right next to Cassio.
All
And
right, go for it.
him. I'm gonna take aim and then shoot. I pass.
Vilmar is on point today. All right, go for it. 2D10 twice. Pick the highest and add your D.
Take that, filthy dog head.
Ooh, 6 points. Not great.
What's the next roll? You get to do it twice, remember?
Oh, yay! I keep forgetting. Oh, much better. 14.
And what is the penetration?
4. Did somebody roll his dodge, though?
We'll say he's saving his dodge because he's not looking at it.
Do you only get 1 dodge per turn?
Unless you have abilities that give you more. There's things you can do to get more, but you only...
Okay.
So remind me again, what was the total damage?
14.
14. And armor and toughness combined for Rack is 10. What's your penetration?
4.
4. So he prevents 6 of the damage. So you did 8 damage to him, right?
Yep.
Okay, wonderful. So he kind of takes a shot in the back, hunches over a little bit, looks at you, and looks like he's not doing so great, but he's still strongly in the fight.
Look over here, ugly.
So we'll say he pulls out his pistol and shoots at you.
Bring it.
Ballistic skill 43. We'll say he takes aim, so he's got a 63 total. Let's see if he... The shot fires. A million little needles fly at your chest. Go ahead and see if you can...
Now, I have it trained. So
if it's trained, then there's no modifiers to it. If you get into those other boxes, you can get a +10 and a +20.
okay. So roll on the percentile?
Percentile. Yep, and it's agility. Did you make it?
51. Nope. 41.
2.
Oh, should I
Close.
do a reroll?
It's up to you. What are you gonna do? You want to know the damage first? Let me tell you the damage. Hold on. Let me tell you the damage.
Sure. I'm allowed to know that.
We can metagame just a touch. So it's 1d10 plus 6.
D10 plus 6 minus my armor. Jeez. Ugh. That's going to be bad.
And your toughness. If he rolls a 1, somebody rolled a 10 when they shanked Cassio in the neck. So that was part of the problem.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and I'll take it. I'll save that one for the next one.
Okay, so you take it. All right.
Bring the damage.
Roll 1. All right, here we go. 1d10. So total of 11 with a penetration of 2. So what's your armor and your toughness all?
Me toughness is 34.
So that's 3. And your armor?
Where's he hitting me?
We'll say in the chest.
It's a 4.
So that's a total of 7. His penetration is 2, so that takes you down to a 5. And he rolled an 11, so you took 6 points of damage.
Ooh, that's rough.
How many wounds do you have?
If I took 6, I only have 5 left.
Ooh, it hurts. It hurts bad. You look down and you kind of see the flesh just kind of eating away.
Oh, I won't take another of those.
I believe it's Coronan's turn.
All right. So I
What are
quick
you gonna do,
draw.
Cronin? Are you gonna grapple him?
No, maybe.
What are you gonna do?
Here's what I had planned. And if you think it's a good idea, you can tell me or whatever. No. Okay, here's what I'm doing. Okay, I quick draw, which I get to ready as a free action. My bolt pistol.
Okay.
Half action to aim at that dude's freaking face. Okay, from the ground.
Okay.
All right, and then another half action to blast his head off with my bolt pistol.
Okay. So we're aiming, which gives us a +20, right? We're
Hell
calling
yes.
our shot. We're gonna call our shot for his head. And he has armor, he has a mask on, so just be aware of that. But we'll say if you connect because it's a headshot, we'll give you some extra damage. But it's gonna be harder to hit. So you're sure you don't want to just shoot him normal with your bolt pistol. Because a bolt pistol's pretty freaking strong no matter where you hit him.
You have a bolt pistol?
I have two. I dual wield them.
I would just shoot him normally after you aim, would be my suggestion. Or you could pull
All right,
both pistols
we'll
and just try to shoot him twice with negatives. It would look way cooler if it worked.
It would be cooler, but I've thought about it the whole time as we're going through. Actually, I could use
Don't
a fate
do it!
point.
It
So
was a trick. Don't do it. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna pull out both bolt pistols and try to blast him away? Do it. It looks so cool. You're on the ground. I'd lift up my button if I could, and you're looking up at him. Blast him. Do it. Do it.
it'd be like Wild West up in here. No, so what are you saying? You're trying to trick me? What are you talking?
Aim and gun. Aim and
You
shoot.
do. You do you. You do you.
Make a decision.
No, okay. All right, because I thought about it, and this is what I've decided. Yes, I'm just pulling out one. We'll just aim at his chest, his body, and we're taking a shot.
Okay, you get a +20.
That's
All
what
right,
we're
go
doing.
for it. Go for it.
Okay.
Lame. Go for it. Good hit. Good hit, Normac. You could have. Oh, you rolled a D6, Normac? Why you rolling a D6?
Yeah, I don't know. I was seeing if you were paying attention.
I'm always paying attention. All right, what's your ballistic skill?
45.
Excellent. Thankfully, you aimed and didn't shoot two guns, so it hits him. I'm gonna roll to see if he jumps out of. And he fails. He tries to step back, but the shot still connects with him. All right, go ahead and roll your D10 twice and see which one.
Coming at you right now. First one's 7. Second one's 7. So
What's your penetration?
4.
Okay, so what's the
And that's
total?
1d10 plus 5.
Okay.
13.
So you got 1d10 plus 5. 13. Why is that a 13?
Because I rolled 7, wouldn't it?
7,
Oh, sorry.
12.
Sorry. Yeah, 12.
Okay. So you catch him square in the chest. He looks pretty hurt, but he's still coming at you.
Coming on me.
That was
Not yet,
nothing.
but that's next.
Oh
Wow.
no.
You should
Really?
see what I'm gonna do to you.
It was just a spooky ghost.
Your voice is so
Alright.
deep I don't even understand what you're saying.
It's just ectoplasm.
All right, so you reach up, you shoot at him. He kind of rails back. He points his pistol at you, aims. Are you gonna try to roll out of the way?
Oh no,
You
96.
roll into the blast for some reason.
Fuck.
I tried to block it with my head.
Fate point.
Oh yeah, we're gonna re-roll that sucker. Fate point out of that. I have 2 of them after all. Is it a reroll, or do I just get to determine the?
It's a reroll. No, it's a reroll. But you gotta take the second one.
Okay, cool.
Don't. What's your agility?
42.
Well,
So it's
you'd
only
still
1
fail.
degree, but only 1 degree of failure.
Okay, he got shot in the face less than he did the last time. So the damage of this particular weapon is 1d10 plus 8 with a penetration of 6.
Nice.
Worry not, my faithful player character. You are okay. Retreat is always an option. There's a ship here that you flew in on. Remember, you've got red shirts to hide behind. You don't have to fight everybody.
Gonna need another Krennic.
So 2 plus 8 is 10. How much is your?
5.
So
Goes to the armor because it's pen 6, right?
Yep. So armor doesn't matter. So 5 plus your toughness, right? What's your?
44. So, full 4, but yeah.
So total of 9. So you get three points. So instead, you only take 7. So how many wounds left do you have?
2.
So the blast comes right past your cheek. It sears your face as it cuts through the bulkhead again, and you are just gushing. Well, not gushing because it's cauterized, but you are in a lot of pain. This is not a comfortable feeling you are experiencing right now.
And you thought this was
I've been through worse.
picnic.
Been through worse though.
All right. So we've got one warrior left to try to shoot. And we're going to say he's going to shoot at a red shirt. And he hits, thankfully. Somebody roll for the red shirt to see if he jumps out of the way. Normac, you're rolling hot right now. Go for it. Let's see if the red shirt jumps out.
I am not rolling.
Come on, Normac. Do it.
It should come up.
For shame. For shame.
62. How come these red shirts didn't learn how to dodge?
One d10 plus 2. And yeah, that'd have been crazy. Holy crap. All right. So 9 plus 2 is 11. The armor and the penetration kind of cancel out. Its toughness is 3. So that takes us down to an 8. No, an 8. Yes, an 8. So he looks almost dead. It sinks into him. He kind of sits back. He looks like he can still fight, but just barely.
I can't heal everybody. Come on, people.
All of our player, we haven't missed any player characters, right? We got every.
Did
Talith.
Grace here go?
Talith, what are you doing?
This is the part where we determine your character growth. This is the part in the story where you decide that friendship is more powerful than anything.
So as you survey the battlefield, you see Valmir and Iraq kind of squaring off, taking shots at each other. You see Brother Maynard frantically trying to heal Cassio right next to you. You see one of your red shirt buddies just taking a huge shot to the chest. He starts to vomit immediately because of the poison working its way through his system. Cassio's face is seared and scarred as the dark Eldar Trueborn stands over him, and the evil homunculus is just kind of smirking behind it all. What do you do, Talith?
Hey, who is Pinkyless fighting against?
He's scoring off with pistols against the rack that's right next to you and Brother Maynard.
Choose the right brother. Or choose the pistol to the back of your head.
Can I turn and tackle the Trueborn?
You can charge the Trueborn. Is a full action. You wouldn't be able to grapple him this turn, but you could charge him this turn, and then next turn grapple him if you.
All right, let's do it.
So you got a hand weapon?
Yeah, I got a knife. I don't have the stats on it.
That's okay. I've got stats for a knife around here somewhere. Go for it. You charge at him, so it gives you plus 20, but you don't get to defend yourself next turn.
Ugh.
What's your
We
weapon
need a
skill?
new system. This one sucks.
So, Normac, homeboy sees Taltalith charging your way. You feel like salvation is soon to come, and then he just kind of trips over you and whiffs as he swings his knife at the Trueborn's face.
We are a bunch of heroes here.
All right, time for the red shirts to shoot.
I'm
Can I
sorry.
take a free action to say
I
something
thought
to
that was-
Taltalith?
I'm sorry. I thought that was going to be epic, me coming to your rescue like that, but instead your face got.
No, it's okay. I take a free action real quick while he's kind of laying on the floor next to me, and I just say, "They pay you by the."
It's totally up to you guys. Let me finish. Let me finish these rolls because we just rolled for them, and then we'll start. We'll take a break and start at the top of the next round. So three of the dudes hit. We'll say that he's shooting at the rack that is trying to is going to stab Cassio in the neck, or not Cassio, Brother Maynard in the neck next turn. He's shooting at him. He still has his dodge because he didn't use it against Pinkulus. So Brother Maynard, or Lynx, you wanna roll for that one?
Sure. Rolling D200, right?
Percentile,
Okay.
yes, sir. Good job. So he dodges one of the
Good
attacks.
job, Lynx.
The other two connect.
So I roll another one. Oh, never mind.
Holy crap! So he dodged one of them, but both shotgun blasts just rail into the side of his face.
I only rolled one.
You only get one dodge.
Right.
And he saved it because he didn't think Pinkless was going to put him down. But his head is no longer attached to his shoulders. Ichor and goo just kind of flail around. His arms are waving back and forth as he hits the ground.
Nice, dude.
Pause. Right, we're taking a break. Was that the plan?
Yes.
So was it a red shirt that just died?
They killed the rack. The red shirt
Oh,
shot
the
one of the
rack.
rack in the face.
Nice. Oh, okay, cool.
After we all chipped and beated him up.
Chipped in what?
It's like PUBG.
I mean, the only one that really did anything was Pinkulus.
It's like PUBG, you're shooting at somebody, and then somebody else shoots the guy from afar, and
I'm supposed to be a dark elder. Is supposed to be my thing. Yet I can't hit a guy lying unconscious on the ground. And when I try to turn and run to help someone, I trip over the guy I'm trying to help.
Yeah, you suck.
That's what rank
Hopefully,
one is.
he doesn't shoot you because you got no dodge.
oh, wait until I introduce them all to Luke.
Wait till
All right, guys,
I'm
how long
a
is
little bit
our
further back.
break?
Are we not?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Let's do it.
All right, everybody. Hold on. We will be right back to you. Our break will be about 5 minutes or less. We'll be back. We'll be back at 11:28. That is Eastern Standard Time, depending on where you're at.
8:28 over on Pacific.
Sounds good.
10:28 in the middle.
Oh man, we've got the whole range for you almost. All right, but we will be back for some more Realm Lore. Rogue Trader, Hidden Enemies. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We are back. Realm Lore is here for you. We are about to kick off the next round of turns. To you, Oak Shaggy GM.
All right, just to recap where we're at, we've got a Dark Elder Homunculus who is a little sad now that both of his rack pets have been destroyed by our player characters here. The Trueborn is still looking pretty ready to go, and he's got a couple of Dark Elder Cabalite. Thankfully, we haven't lost any red shirts yet, though one of them looks like he's about to bleed out. Cassio is out, but thankfully still breathing on the floor. Both Pinkyless and Normax characters have taken some pretty good hits, and thankfully Brother Maynard and Taltalith are both unscathed as of right now as we go into the top of the next round of combat. Brother Maynard.
Okay, how many of them are not touching, or I'm sorry, they're just shooting, but nobody's around them, but I can shoot a flamethrower in their direction? How many people could I possibly?
You could safely shoot at the two Dark Eldar warriors off into the distance and try to get them.
They're a little far in the distance. Okay, so what's my immediate threat? Who's the closest guy to me? The one who was over.
The Homunculus would probably be the closest threat to you.
I don't think I can go toe-to-toe with a Homunculus, though. Okay.
You should charge him.
No, I'm not listening to you, DM. You're trying to kill me. Okay, I'm going
I made
to.
the mistake of listening to Normac, and look what.
I'll go ahead and attack the homunculi.
Are you going to charge him?
Heck no! I'm gonna be able. I want to die. I'm gonna fight defensively.
So find defensively. You can certainly do that. It gives you a -10 to your to hit, but a +30 to your.
A +30 to my what?
To your dodge. So you're going to fight defensively. Gives you -10 to hit, but a +30 to your dodge.
Okay. Well, all right. Let's do this. But couldn't I do that as a half action afterwards? And
let's not try to break the game, Lynx.
Poorly written rules. Okay. I'm rolling. So that means I'll need a 35 for my weapon skill.
Good job. Good job. Let's see if he can parry it.
What?
So his weapon skill's 53. Let's see if he parries it. Ooh, he does. Dink.
That was a D10.
Ha! Ha ha!
Damn it.
Cheater! Cheater! Cheaty dia.
Ooh, barely. It was close, but he still made it.
But I had a lot of degrees of success. Okay, go ahead.
Be grateful that you didn't die. How about that? Let's just be grateful. Next on our countdown, we have Valmir.
Wooden Monkey, God, shout out to you. I agree. We should break the game.
Valmir.
probably going for the single action bolt pistol, like Wood Monkey God suggests. Yeah, seems like the only way to win in this system.
It's Volmir's turn, and taking aim is always a good choice.
I think Volmir will take aim. How many soldiers do we have left?
Bad guys or good guys?
Bad. Plus
4.
Plus
2 big boys,
Gracier.
2 little boys. Plus Gracier. So 4.5. 4.25.
I'm gonna take aim at the big dude. My hits seem to be going. Is there anybody near Cassio or the priest?
Cassio's safe.
Okay.
The priest is fighting the homunculus.
As I survey the scene, who's in the most danger?
I would say Normac. His face is almost it's not on fire, but it looks like it was recent.
What about the
I'm
dude?
good. I'm good, man.
Are me and the other Eldar still squaring off?
No, they the red shirt shotgun of that dude, and they blew him apart.
Okay then. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the. I think I'm gonna go for the one that Normac's squaring off with.
All right, go for it.
Stand by, buddy. I'm here for you.
Hit.
Good job. Let's see if he jumps out of the way. And he does.
Well, I'll be.
All right, my friend Cronin.
Can't get them all the time.
So I'm thinking. Sorry. I think I'm just gonna do the same thing. I mean, it's a pretty safe bet. I'm gonna aim at that fool again and cap him in the chest.
All right, you do it.
I do it.
You.
We're using our second. Well, I mean, I might need to save it to stay alive if I get hit.
How many fate do you have?
I have 2, so I already used 1, then I freaking flushed it down the toilet.
So there's 2 different things that you do, right? So fate, you can spend it and it gets recharged later, or you can burn a fate point to, if you would die, have the God Emperor of Mankind save your life. And you can do that even if you've already spent it. So even if you spend all your fate points, the God Emperor will still save you. But that's gone for good at that point.
Well, if you didn't do it, then you'd be dead for. But yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'll use it then, sure. And that's a hit, my friend. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. So he jumps out of the way of Volmir's shot, leaving himself exposed for Cronin's. Go ahead and roll.
A 2 and a 3.
This is lame. What's your penetration?
$4.
So sorry, 3 plus what?
It's a 1d10 plus 5, so 3 is 7.
So 8. His armor is a 7, 4 for pen, so 3 brings it down to a 5. You hit him good, not as good as last time, but you hit him good. But he where'd my pencil go? He's still
shoulder shot.
Grimace faced.
Is Cassio going to get any more turns, or is Cassio just knocked out?
Cassio's he ran out of wounds, but Brother Maynard kept him from dying. So he is out, but not dead.
He's stable. I've stabilized him.
He's out of.
So he's still incapacitated.
All right, so we're gonna have the homunculus try to attack our good friend.
Who you
And
cut
you're-
out at the end there?
You're fighting defensively, right, Brother Maynard?
Oh yes.
Ooh, 2d5 plus 9 is what his combat weapon does. That's exciting.
2D what?
2d5 plus 9.
What's the penetration?
Only penetration 2. He for sure hit you. Let's see if
Well-
you get out of the.
Want to block or dodge or whatever?
Okay, so you get you get so hit. Hold on a second. So his weapon skill. I mean, it's fun. So he overcame your 30 modifier or whatever. So go ahead and see if you dodge out of the way.
I think I'm going to use a fate point to re-roll that 70.
Go ahead. You failed again, didn't you, Lynx?
So it's a basic skill. I'm untrained in it. So that would be
You certainly failed.
even with the plus 30. It's agility. Agility is 38. Half that, and then plus 30 is still, yeah, way low.
All right, so here we go. 2d5 plus 9.
priest.
So we got hold on a second. 2
total.
Go ahead. No,
20
those
total?
are d10s. Those are d10s. It's 2d5, not 2d10. So 2, so 5, so 10 11 damage, penetration.
So my armor is 4 all around. So it's going to go through 2 of that. So I block 2, and my toughness is 3. So I block 5.
Six damage, my friend. 6 damage.
Still alive.
How many wounds do you have left?
2.
Again, I will reiterate, retreat is an option.
It's not, but it's not though. It's really not.
Do not be foolish. All right. It is our Trueborn friend's turn. He's not looking super thrilled to be still dealing with you, punkays. He reaches to his belt, pulls out a spherical looking object, and chucks it at the red shirts. This is going to be behind the scenes.
I hope you enjoy this.
So a bright flash of light goes off behind where the red shirts were kind of taking cover, and you see part of the desk that they were hiding behind get vaporized. The red shirt that had taken some damage evaporates into nothingness. The other red shirt falls to the ground, and you hear the ones that you know, if I can remember their names. You hear Haru yelling, "Joel, get up! Joel, get up!"
Dear Lord,
Go,
man, this ain't
get up.
happening, man.
Go.
This ain't happening. Game over, man. Game
Who's next?
I feel like we just entered a cutscene.
Talith? I believe it's your.
All right. So I think I'm gonna shoot the true one. I'm gonna
All
take
right.
aim and I'm gonna shoot him. I'm
Everybody needs to start retreating. I really believe that we need to start retreating. Go ahead.
Dear goodness in heaven.
Mm.
Are you kidding me here?
All right, Grace Seer.
Die.
I believe it is the two Dark Eldar warriors' turn, and there's only one gentleman that's without damage, and they can smell the lack of pain in your body.
Suck it.
Time for you, traitor.
So we're going to say
Chilling.
they take aim with their splinter rifles, 41 ballistic skill. I'll roll for. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive! That is ridiculous. Both weapons make the noise that your car makes. You know when it's already running, and you try to turn it on again, and the trooper turns over and just starts what appears to be swearing in a language that only one of you probably can comprehend. All right, Brother Maynard.
Okay. I'm going to. So if I disengage, it's not going to do a attack for opportunity. That's a free action.
If you can roll your agility score or whatever, then you can get away without it. If so, you can disengage by passing an agility check. If you fail, then he gets to whack you.
Then I might as well attack because I'm not leaving. I cannot.
What's your agility score?
I am a 38. It's just horrible.
So you can spend a fate point to give you a +10 bonus.
Can I also spend another fate point to re-roll that failed?
If you want to, but you'd probably be out of fate at that point.
Well, I've got 2 more fate points
Fate
left.
points! I forgot fate points! Ah!
That's up to you. That's totally up to you.
How badly hurt does homunculus look right at this point?
So for context, he has a toughness of modifier of 8 with 24 wounds. So he looks like he's half alive still, we'll say.
Disengaging, spending a fate point.
And you guys called me a traitor.
The words retreat.
And I am re-rolling.
Roll the last one.
There we go.
Woo! Woo! Brother Nate Maynard swipes his chainsaw to try to create some space and throws himself backwards away from the homunculus, landing successfully away from him.
And I back off.
Okay, so that's half of your action. What do you do with the other half of your action?
Okay. Can I grab poise and start dragging him towards the edge?
So you won't make any distance, but you can drop down and you can get a good lock around him and prepare for the retreat. Do you speak anything during this time, Brother Maynard, or are you silently in?
No. I shout, "Retreat! The Emperor does not smile upon us today. Retreat!"
I say not in your life. He's almost dead.
So who has comm beads or any kind of Vox equipment? Anybody have anything like?
Yes.
Who else?
I believe I do in my
I'm
helmet.
pretty sure I do, yeah.
I have micro beads. Does that count?
I think
That's the
those are
same
for.
as anal.
I was gonna
No,
say
no.
butt stuff. I think that's what it is.
I think
So-
they're the things I use for rituals, so never
My
mind.
homunculi would use them for that.
Oh yeah,
Is it
he'd shove
micro
all that
or
stuff.
macro beads?
Why I guess someone just shoving things up my butt all of a sudden.
Because we're dealing with the homunculi. Duh.
It's a micro bead, Grace. Here is it a Vox Link deal?
It is.
We went there. Hey, it's Rumlore After Dark. It is almost 12 p.m. Bedtime for
All
all you
right,
kitties.
so everybody hears the voice of the tech priest kind of squeakily calling out, return to the ship. The skipper's in.
Return to the ship.
Who
For the
be
blessings of the
next?
Emperor, return to the ship.
All right, Brother Maynard went, and it's now Volmir's turn.
There's only one way to deal with this. Are we really retreating? Is that what's happening right now?
You can stick around if you want to.
Can I, does it take actions to use my Vox and talk to these mother effers? Because I
Talking-
understand time is happening.
You can say an appropriate amount of things, whatever you can say in about 10 seconds. You can say for free.
Talking is free action.
Are we really retreating? Okay, hold on. Are we really doing this? We really leaving?
All right, they can respond when it's their turn. What are you doing?
Well, I'm thinking either I can take a movement towards the bulkhead door and then take a shot without an aim assist. That's kind of what I'm
You could
thinking.
totally do that. You could totally do that.
How far are we from the hatches of the ship versus where the inlines of the characters are facing off?
So you're I mean, it would take you maybe a minute if you were like sprinting to get back to your.
Okay, so probably I don't know, what is that? 100 meters?
Yeah, give or take. You know what I mean? There may be a turn or two here or there, but if you were like just sprinting for it, it would take you a minute maybe to get.
Well, I'm gonna lay down cover fire, and that's what I'm gonna say through my Vox as well. If we're doing this, I'm laying down cover fire. I take aim at the probably the big dude. I'm gonna hit the head honcho.
So are you trying to suppress him or are you just trying to shoot him? Because I think you got to have multi shots to suppress people. Actually, like if you're trying to get him to pin him down or whatever.
And that means I have to take 2 repeated, or I can't because the modifiers are too off.
So if you have a machine gun or a storm bolt or something like that, you can lay down suppressive fire and try to
Pistol
scare
won't do it. Right, got it.
I don't.
Okay, well then I think I'll just take aim and fire. I mean,
So no movement, just take aim and fire.
what am I? 44 is my ballistic skill. We've been rolling like shit. What's everybody say? I think I'm gonna take the movement, get closer, kind of pull to the back a little bit further, and take my shot. Not taking aim
Perfect.
action.
Go for it.
Because I've been wounded too. 15, hit it.
Good job. All right, let's see if he jumps out of the way. Let me consult his statistics.
Moving fire. Moving fire.
So the homunculus agility is only 49. So he failed. Go ahead and shoot. Or do your.
9.
Remind me your
Of my what now?
penetration.
4.
4. Humonchus has got. So you rolled the 9 total.
Correct. For damage.
Okay. So you connect with him, but it does not look like it did. It does not look like it did it.
Okay.
Is it Cronin's turn?
Probably. Is it?
It is. What's Cronin doing?
Don't forget you hear those messages.
Well, Cronin responds by saying loudly for everyone to hear, sort of a rallying war cry. In life, war! In death, peace! In life, shame! In death, atonement! And he aims to shoot again at the dude that you were shooting at, the guy that I've been trying to take down this whole.
Go ahead.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, the Emperor! That was
Did
fun.
you hit?
Yeah,
Let's see if he jumps out of the way.
probably not.
He for sure jumps out of the way.
These people can dodge bullets.
Talith.
Wait, did he already dodge though when Pinky was shooting?
He was shooting the homunculus. You're shooting the Trueborn.
Oh, okay.
It was a deep probe.
So that make
Did
it
they
my
use-
turn?
Did they use anal beads?
It is
They
your turn.
probed me bad.
Okay, so let me think here. So we still have the homunculus, the trueborn, and the 2 warriors, right?
You've got 2 warriors, a Trueborn, and a homunculi. Yes, sir.
Which of them have taken damage?
One of the warriors, the homunculi, and the
How badly damaged is the trueborn? And
Trueborn probably looks. He certainly looks more damaged than the homunculus does.
all right, I'm going to take aim and fire again at the trueborn.
So no retreating for the Dark Eldar.
You kidding, right?
As an avid Dark Eldar player, retreat is usually what you do after you shoot once.
They're avid hit and runs.
I haven't sucked my pain out yet.
All right, roll the hit.
Son of a...
Son of a nutcracker.
Miss.
Sounds like me and Poise are
That's it.
possibly going to make it only.
Next time I'm getting out of there. I'm done. Can't roll worth spit. I probably would miss if I tried to spit on the guy.
All right, he pulls out. It's the Trueborn's turn. He pulls out a sickly thin sword and swipes at our good friend Talith. So his weapon skill is 56. We'll see. We'll see if he can feint first. He's going to try to feint at. And he does, and he's got 2 degrees of success. Go ahead, and if you want to try to not get tricked out, roll your What's your weapon skill?
Weapon skills of 38.
So he kind of like lunges at you, and you wildly swing whatever you have in your hand to try to block the pretend attack. And then he steps in and tries to connect with the. And he does. His blade catches you right in the tummy. Let's see what his damage.
Not the tum tum.
No, not my tum-tum!
Not the green buttons.
All right, so 1d10 plus 4 plus strength, so 1d10 plus 8 penetration, only 2. So that's a total of 14. What's your armor? And your toughness
Armor's a
combined.
4. Armor is a 4. Toughness is a 3. So
Total of 7.
correct.
What was
2
the
of it
10?
gets pen 2, so 5 points of protection from a 14. So that brings you down to 9. How many wounds do you?
I believe I have 9.
So you crumple to the floor. You're breathing. Your eyes are open, but you're actively holding your insides inside your tummy.
Hold it together.
Thankfully, your shipmate is right next to you.
Put that in your tum-tum.
Hold your tum tum together.
Suck my tum-tum.
All right.
Oh, it's open.
So the two red shirts that are left alive, one of them is hurt very, very badly, and the other one is helping drag him towards the door because they listen to the commands and they're
Work harder.
dragging themselves towards the door.
Retreaters will be shot.
The two Dark Eldar warriors, their guns jammed last time, so they're going to spend their whole turn unjamming their guns this time. At that moment, you hear the clanking of metal, the pounding of feet, and the tech priest comes through, guns blazing, and the Trueborn jumps behind the cover, right behind where Normac and Gracier's characters are at. The Voxlink comes over. It's a skipper this time, and he yells at you, "Get to the ship now, you fools!" Pinkulus?
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
I sprint for the ship. I'm the pilot. I gotta get her started. That's what I do.
All right, you head and run to the ship. The tech priest kind of laying down some fire for you while you're doing that. Brother Maynard.
I'm still dragging poise. I'll try to get him up and carry like dead man's carry. And
I forgot about poise.
I'm not a strong character. I can hold my own in combat, but I'm not a very strong character.
You're making your way. Cronin?
I take a half movement toward the door, but with my other half movement, I want to shoot at. Is the dude that I've been fighting this whole time, is he still like poking out of cover at all?
No, he is a combat master, and he jumped behind cover when the dude with the storm bolter came in.
How thin is the cover?
You know, if you wanted to, you probably could try to shoot him, but your Imperial combat training would tell you that it would probably not be the wisest tactical decision to make in this situation.
My Imperial combat training would tell me that retreat equals death, but death is good. Okay, no, I take that half movement and I try to penetrate through cover and hit that fool.
All right, go ahead, roll the hit.
$92.
You don't even
Look,
hit
guys,
the cover.
fate is not with us on this one. Even I'm
Fate
seeing
points.
this now.
No, I'm just kidding. No,
The
you're good.
Emperor's
Ah,
smiling upon
fate
us.
points again. I forgot.
All right, Gracier. How?
Gracier.
You are.
Bleeding out on the floor with an
Y-
intestine hanging out.
Yes, if you would like to, we'll say that you can not burn, but expend a fate point to stabilize yourself and try to crawl towards the door.
Sure, let's do that.
Yeah, because we're leaving you.
All right, Gracier's sliding his slimy gut across the ground, trying to hold everything together as he makes his way towards the door. Let's roll for the tech priest. He's going to shoot at one of the warriors. So he hits. Anybody want to tell me what a storm bolter's damage is? Who's ever got something pulled up there?
A storm bolter? Oh yeah.
I can find that.
Okay, a storm bolter is 1d10 plus 5.
Does it say how many shots it has? Like, because it's like a burst fire weapon.
Is that RO?
You cut out. ROF would be rate of fire.
Okay, so ROF. Depending on the range, it's S/2/4.
So we'll say he's got 2 shots. He's gonna shoot in the. So the S would be single shot. So we'll shoot twice. So the first one hits, and the second one misses. So we'll see if that Dark Eldar warrior can. And he fails. What was the damage again? Grace.
D10 plus 5.
So total of 14. What's the penetration?
Four. It says 4.
Only penetration 4? Okay. So, and I rolled a total of 14. So the Dark Eldar warrior who was not damaged loses half of his chest, falls backwards, trips over his weapon that he was trying to unjam, and is going to be out of the fight here on out. We'll say the Trueborn pops out from under behind cover, takes aim at the tech priest. Ooh, he hits the tech priest. Somebody roll the dodge. Somebody roll the dodge. I'm trying to.
I just rolled it. 67.
That would be a fail, Normac. That would be a fail.
We're losing the tech priest.
So, on a side note, guys, we really need to start paying attention to the rate of fire of our weapons. For example, I didn't know that my Hellgun had 3 attacks.
There are negative modifiers if you shoot more than the 1 shot, just as a side note.
Okay, well, that's good to know. I'm just saying, taking more than 1 shot sometimes helps the situation.
And doesn't it take it like a half action to like change the rate of fire on your weapon too, or something like?
It does. There's things you can do to make it faster, but yes, it does. So I'm looking for my weapon. 1d10 plus 8, penetration 6. Let's see what happens. All right, the tech priest does not look happy. A dark light sears across, makes an explosion. Oh goodness gracious! What would a dark light sound like? The sound that your ears make when they pop. And someone's yelling at me from outside my window. I wonder who that could be.
More of an absence of sound coming from a void lance than an actual sound. So it's like kind of like sound like kind of just disappears from the room.
And then the tech priest walks back and does not look happy with the situation. The homunculus is going to start walking towards the door. He's pissed. Pinkulus, or are you going to turn around for your friend Poise?
Would it be safe to assume that somebody else can pilot the ship, or at least get it started?
We could try.
In the meantime, because we probably want the engines burning if we're getting chased right now.
The tech priest for sure.
The other guy might be unconscious. I'm not sure. I'm carrying him.
I'm thinking I should run towards Poise while shooting Totalith in the face.
Totalith is on the ground. You could do that if you wanted to, but Totalith is on the ground currently.
That's fair treatment, right?
It's your decision. He made his role-playing decisions. You can make yours.
I'll run back. I run back towards Poise and give him and the priest a hand.
All right, so Valmer runs back, hooks arm under one side. The priest has got the other side, and you guys start trucking along, right? Right, Lynx?
Well, I could leave cover for fire with my flamethrower. Nobody's getting back from there.
You could do that. You want to shoot a flamethrower shot, behind you guys, and try to give you a little bit more space.
Well, we got other people coming, so that'd probably be bad.
Caravan.
We'll say because so you can, just like with D&D, you can like hold your action or whatever. So you can wait till they've made their way because they'll go first. Then you can do that.
Yeah, I'll delay my action.
Okay, so you're gonna help move Poise as much as you can, but delay your action for for a shot for when things are clear. Anybody doing anything but escape? Cronin.
Go ahead, Cronin.
I just kind of want to wait at the door frame and cover everybody while they're getting away. I know that what?
So the Dark Eldar friend is moving real slow. He's moving real slow.
Yeah, so I'm covering him while he's coming our way. Shoot.
But you're not helping him. You're letting him move real slow.
Leave his ass behind.
I am covering him while everyone's trying to escape.
Okay, so you kind of run towards the side of the room and kind of take some cover against the bulkhead as best you can.
Because Cassio and Lynx still aren't clear of the room either, right?
Oh, we're clear of the room.
They're clear of the room.
Oh, okay.
It's you and the Dark Eldar basically in the room still.
Well, I mean, yeah. So my enemy has popped out of cover to shoot at us, and I take that opportunity to aim at his freaking head that popped out and shoot him one more time before I make.
All right, go ahead. Roll the hit.
Okay, fine. All right, let's get out of here.
You fool. Well, he gets to. I mean, eventually, he's gonna get a turn. He shot the tech priest. The Monthus is moving. All right, so friggin' Normac, why did you stop running? You fool! We'll say that the one Dark Eldar warrior who's still alive is gonna try to shoot you since you're really the only viable target other than the dude who's writhing on the floor.
I am behind cover too.
We'll give you your cover. Just you wait. All right, we'll say he was aiming, so he hit you. You try to dodge. Mother bleed.
No dodge.
Okay.
No dice.
So we're gonna say that you're 50% covered by cover. So roll, and if you get a 50 or less, the cover protects you. If you get over a 50, the cover fails. Normac.
Nope. The last 3 rolls have been over 80.
All right, so his splinter rifle does 1d10 plus 2 penetration to.
Okay. Toughness of 4.
Okay, so here's a bright spot. So you rolled a total of 4. What's your stuff all together?
Toughness of 4, and my armor is 5.
Okay, so the shot connects clearly with your shoulder. You feel it, but thankfully it hits one of the plates, the impact plates, and doesn't connect with flesh. But you feel like it could have been real bad had it been a little bit closer to your heart.
I mean, we hit this guy a couple times. I feel like he's getting close. Don't tell me what his wounds are. That's
So, Lynx, we've come to the point where you need to use your delayed action. You look over your shoulder. You see everyone out, except for Cronin and Teltalith. And you see Teltalith, or not Teltalith, Cronin, kind of like peeking around the corner, shooting shots into the room. Are you gonna shoot your flamethrower towards that area or not?
Can he grab him by like the fucking shortcut? Or not the metagame, maybe I shouldn't do. Never mind. Go ahead. Your turn.
The only one who could grab him right now, you're talking about Normac's character? The tech priest is a little close, and if he's kind of there helping to lay down some cover fire, but he's a little further back into the hallway.
Has the tech priest gone yet?
The tech priest blew up one of the Dark Eldar warriors.
So it's not even my turn yet, because my turn, I'm at the top.
Yeah, we're starting over again.
Oh, starting over
What about
again.
me? Hello?
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Telltale, you were doing nothing but dragging your ass to the door.
No. I'm stopping because obviously no one's going to help me. And I don't want to be taken by Homunculus, so I'm going to take my and stab it right through my heart.
Totalith,
edgy.
you're gonna stab yourself in the heart. You're gonna go meet Slanesh.
I'd rather do that than get taken by this guy because evidently no one else wants to help me out.
I don't know if your little Dark Eldar of terror of being eaten alive for all eternity by She Who Thirst is gonna let you do that, my friend. Dark Eldar aren't big on suicide or death in general. He wouldn't kill himself. He would way rather live as a freaking rack than be Slanesh's plaything forever.
All right, fine. I continue to drag my.
You can say I surrender. They tricked me. I'm sorry, friends. Play on their Dark Eldar mercy a little bit, maybe, if that's a thing. Help me! Help me, guys!
Why would we want to help you? You
Help
haven't
me!
done anything except for try to stab
Or
our
you
friend.
can kill yourself.
Or you
No.
could guys.
No.
Okay,
No.
now that we're back at the top, I'm gonna delay my action till after.
We're not at the top. Taltalth has a decision to make. Are you going to crawl, scream?
I'm gonna crawl. I'm gonna crawl and I'm gonna scream out curses while I do.
All right. So now, back at the top, as you guys are kind of making your way down the corridor, there's windows because you're towards the outside of the ship, and you see the Mercy of Terra flying way too close to the ship that you guys are on, and it smashes into the runner, and the runner kind of like floats off into the distance, and you hear the sounds of cutters, and you can see light kind of cutting through the wall of the ship up ahead of you guys.
Wait, what?
Can we tell what kind of ship this is?
It's your like home ship. It's like your frigate.
Dude.
He's like flown it up next to the ship and just knocked the little transport ship out of the way, and he's trying to cut through the walls, it looks like.
Ooh. We should probably take a
Here comes the
position
cavalry.
behind those doors or towards them. Just keep running.
Wait. So our escape route is now cut off. Is that correct?
He's trying to get there to get you guys out. He's trying to get to where you can get to him.
Well, okay. Well, it wasn't clear. Sorry. I thought he just totally made a hole into the ship. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, he's trying. So instead of you guys coming to him, he's come to you.
Yeah, he's equivalently docked with the ship. He is.
That's what it
He's
looks
just
like.
drilling through the ship to break through. So we just need to head for that.
All right. Well, I'm delaying after Normac and all, and telling him get to the ship. And wait till see what he does.
Okay, so anyone not just moving towards the ship tactically?
Did you just leave me to carry Cassio?
I have a flamethrower. I can keep them at bay for a little bit, and I'll just kind of keep them from the mouth of the thing. But nobody is making a.
I'm moving very slowly.
Okay, so let's start at the top. So Brother Maynard has let go of poise and is taking aim down the corridor. Is he backing up towards the exit, or is he just standing?
I'm backing up, but I mean, there's only so much time I'm going to wait.
But you're not helping to move the unconscious person anymore.
Correct.
Okay, so you move less quickly.
Hold on.
You move less quickly towards the exit.
Hold on, because now, okay, hold on. Because of the events of the ship moving and stuff like that, I'm actually going to go back and help Poise and get to the ship faster.
So you're going to not let go of Poise. You're going to help get him out.
Correct.
Excellent. Valmir, does Valmir let go of Poise, or does he continue to help him get towards what appears to be the exit?
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Okay.
I keep moving just towards the exit.
Cronin.
What do the voices tell me to do to save this companion that we're about?
The voices don't speak about the companion. The voices couldn't give two craps about your Dark Elder companion.
All right, then.
He's a filthy Xenos.
Then we're going. We're out.
All right, so you kind of turn away and start heading for the hills.
Yep, his time has come.
Joel and Haru are kind of dragging, Haru's kind of dragging Joel. Joel regains consciousness and kind of makes his way to his feet, and they both start kind of stumbling down the corridor behind you guys. The tech priest turns around and starts booking it for the deal. Gracier, you continue to drag yourself?
Yep.
All right. So Gracier makes his way kind of down and around the hallway. You guys can clearly see the door. The Dark Eldar. One of the Dark Eldar warriors runs out right as the wall kind of like blasts in, and you see men from the ship kind of waving you guys on. So your choice is either full speed for the exit, turn around and try to give Taltalith cover fire, or half somewhere in between. What is everybody doing? We'll start with Lynx. What are you doing, Lynx?
Oh, F the Dark Eldar. I'm bringing poise back.
Okay. Valmir, what's Valmir?
Sorry, Valmir has to play to his character. He'd say F the Dark Eldar. He'd continue with poise. F the Xenos. F the Xenos. Keep moving to the exits.
Normac, what does Cronin do?
If I'm playing to my character, he'd probably flip his coin, man. This is somebody's life. He can't decide.
All right, go ahead. You doing that in character or out of? I mean, like you doing that with the die roll? Or are you just gonna make it up in your? What are you doing?
I just flipped the coin.
And what are you? What's your decision?
And it's tails, so I'm leaving him.
Oh, the tech priest. He kind of lays down some cover fire, kind of over his shoulder. His little mechadendrite, grabs the gun and starts shooting backwards or something as he keeps on running. So they're just shots flying all over the place behind him. Poise. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What's up, Lynx?
Oh, never mind. Just keep going. I was going to ask if does one of them hit the Dark Eldar, but
we'll say no. Go ahead.
Did the text priest actually see the betrayal? That was before he got there.
He did not see it, but
is that just playing to his character?
I mean, he really, why would he care? Well, I mean, he probably wasn't too happy with the situation to begin with, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, Gracier? You think the tech priest is going to try to save you?
I think the tech priest would just not. He would care less.
He probably wouldn't care much about you guys. Unless he had a cool gun or something.
I think the tech priest would just, put the Dark Eldar out of its misery.
No, that'd be way too merciful. Maybe Nomak would do that. No, yeah. All right. So the two Haru and Joel keep kind of making their way too. How many fate points you got left? Gracier?
I only have one, so probably none.
Okay, but you're still trying to make your way out, correct?
Correct.
Leaving a trail of blood across the ground.
Yes, it's gross, slick and gross. All right.
Do they just grab him by his liver and just pull him back in?
That'd be awesome.
No, by his ankles, just drag.
Bite him and drag him back. So as you guys start approaching the where the holes cut in, they start kind of shooting past you guys, trying to give you guys some cover to get there. You start making your way start making your way towards it. You see Taltalith kind of find a corridor to hide in because he knows he's not going to make it, so he does his best to try to hide in some corridor of a little nook and cranny of the ship. You see Haru and Joel kind of getting speed as they're recovering and running that way, and you see the other Dark Eldars kind of booking for you, trying to catch up to you. The warrior gets shot in the face by some of the fire as he's going there. The Trueborn kind of takes some shots and pushes the soldiers who are laying down cover fire and makes them pull their head back. And as everyone's so very close to getting there, the homunculus reaches out and grabs Haru, who, in case everyone's forgotten, was the one that was actually the nice guy and was super excited that the priest was there finally, and grabs him and just rips him back. Joel kicking and screaming. The men, as Joel tries to turn around, the skipper reaches out and grabs him and yanks him in there too and says, "Get us out of here." And the ship starts to pull away. The door seals and you guys leave Gracier and Haru on the ship to undetermined fate as of yet.
Not Haru.
Come
was
on,
only a
Emperor.
boy.
Where
He
are
was
you?
only
Come
a
on.
boy.
Dang.
What was that, Lynx?
Nothing. Just I cry and say a prayer for Haru.
So Joel starts freaking out. Why would you do that? What did you do? And the skipper just we couldn't save him. There's no way we couldn't save him. Bullshit. You left him. You left him there. And you see them just kind of arguing back and forth. Anybody do anything to intervene or let them just kind of bitch at each other? Or join in? Piss too.
I think I'll just kind of.
I'm burning incense and using my wait, hold on.
I go up to
My
the
censer and incense and just kind of say my prayers for the fallen, except for the Dark Eldar, that piece of Xenos.
I walk up to Joel and I say, "You know it couldn't be helped. The fire in there was unbelievable." That was ridiculous. Ah,
That was amazing, Pinkulus. That was not
Love
ridiculous.
you.
That was amazing.
thank you.
Joel get off me. Get off me. Screw you all. And he kind of storms off, just throwing his crap down. Takes off his coat, throws it down. Screw this place.
And he just walks off.
Yeah, he heads back to the depths of the ship or whatever.
Well,
I pick
for
up his
one-
jacket.
Oh, go ahead.
You've gained a new piece of clothing.
Yeah, is it a cool jacket?
It's a pretty cool jacket.
Is it an impressive jacket?
It's 1 degree less than impressive.
Is it of good craftsmanship or best craftsmanship?
It is a common, cool jacket.
Wow. Is it
Does
leather?
it improve his armor save by any?
It does not.
Is it leather?
You get a +1 to your +1 to your fellowship.
Jacket?
Sure.
That's
It's a
nice.
really cool jacket.
Well,
Except in his presence, then you get -5 if he's around.
Oh,
back
if
my
he's
jacket,
gonna
mother effer.
Oh, well, I'll hold on to it for him then.
I, for one, clutch my gaping chest wound. The adrenaline slowly leaking out of
Forgot
my
you guys
body
are
now,
dying.
and I sort of slide down the wall to a seated position, awaiting medical.
I guess I should probably be making my rounds of those who have been hurt as well as myself.
I'm not doing so good.
So you guys start tending to the wounded. The skipper starts. What happened, man? What happened?
I'll tell you what happened. Xeno scum appeared from nowhere And they attacked us! And that Dark Eldar that you gave us,
We had a
he turned against
traitor.
Poi.
How could you trust that Dark Eldar? He betrayed us the first chance he got.
The skipper just shakes his head and says she did it again. Elaine, she screwed us over again.
Maybe we should go back and kill her.
Maybe. Will comes up, shakes head. Every time. I knew it was going to happen. Every time. I don't know why you keep trusting her. And him and the skipper just kind of shake their head before they walk over to the wall, and there's a microphone. He pulls it up. Piper, get down here. We got wounded. After a couple minutes, a really old guy in just a skin tight Under Armour looking thing, short gray hair, comes out and just probably heads right for Cassio and says, "By the throne, what happened to you?" As he's looking at your face from one side to the next.
Cassio or me?
I apologize. You.
I got shot.
He just kind of makes a grimace as he looks at the burnt side. Get to sickbay. I'll check on you.
All right, I'll hobble as fast as I can.
I'll go ahead and help him to sick bay.
Which,
gonna help
by the
him to
way, I
sick
was gonna
bay?
ask. When I had that face wound, is there like a permanent like crack like hole in my respirator mask where you can always see one eye?
Can't hear you.
Sorry, the whole thing's been melted away. Most of your face is exposed at this point. You've got
Sick.
maybe this much coverage still, and the rest of it is just black. And the further it gets over here, you just see bone and sinew and muscle.
I'm gonna have a dope scar.
You will have a dope half face scar for sure. Cassio, no one's gonna worry about Cassio.
Oh, we thought we've already taken him to sick bay.
Cassio still just no. So
Well, I'm still there with him, and I've been shot in the chest. So I'm gonna walk with him. I'm gonna follow the other hurt guy to sick bay. As soon as he said go to sick bay, I'm going with him. With Cassio.
I mean, I've been stabbed as well.
Cassio's prone. So the only person the doc has examined so far is Normax character.
Wouldn't he like look at? Oh, okay, well. I guess he was pretty badly hurt.
I mean, why wouldn't the doc go to the most critically wounded? I mean,
maybe he thought the dude with half a face who was breathing out of his cheek.
I call the doc
he was
then.
the most wounded.
I call the doc
because-
over.
to look at Cassio.
His name's Piper. You heard his name was Piper.
Poise was stabilized, so that's why he noticed
we
that
need your help.
So
Need
he
your
runs
assistance.
over. What he kind of like runs over to you and gets down on his knees and pulls out a tricorder looking thing and says, "What happened to him?"
Stab wounds, shot a few times by a dark Eldar blade.
He starts sticking his fingers in the holes and starts feeling around and kind of ripping away some of the clothing, and then he reaches back into his kit and starts pulling out a big syringe and jams it right into his chest. "You two, come here." He waves it to the soldiers. "Get this man to sickbay now." So as you all are kind of huddled over, Cassio and the men come over and are start working on to a gurney. Everybody who's here, roll awareness. So percentile is perception. If you have it untrained, you have to divide your perception in half. If you have it trained, then you get to roll your full perception. You'd have passed either way. Normac, are you still there? You haven't left yet?
I'm on my way.
So Normac, as you're walking towards sickbay, you see Haru, not Haru. You see Joel walking past you, and he looks pissed. Pigulus, you're kind of down there talking to the doctor, and you look up and you see Joel pull out a bolt pistol, aim at the skipper, and pull the trigger.
That's bad.
I don't see him before he does.
What?
Do we see
I don't see him
if he
before he
gets
does
hit?
anything. Like before he.
You saw him do that. You turned your head as you saw him walk up.
Oh, I mean, so I can't like roll for an action on that to just no time. I mean, I guess we all saw the same thing, right?
He
Kinda-
caught you by
kind of a
surprise.
pointless roll.
Lynx is oblivious. Lynx is oblivious. He doesn't know what's going on.
When I hear the shot, I know. I mean, or I will
Well-
be cautious and look.
Soon enough, you will.
So he gets shot in the head. Okay. I'm like, then I rush and tackle him.
Hold on. He didn't get shot in the head yet. So he takes aim, shoots at him. Will notices the two next to the skipper, kind of jumps out of the way and takes the bullet for him. Now,
Who?
The first mate. No.
That's
All
so
right.
dramatic.
Pigulus, Normac, what do you guys do?
I rush over with at the same time as Pinky, man. I just jump on that.
Try to subdue.
Mac, you're bleeding over everything.
Try to subdue? You're not just going to kill him? You're going to try to subdue him?
I think the
Tackle it.
skipper is going to want his own personal type of revenge for killing the first mate. So, and if I'm how close am I? Can I grapple him?
You totally can. You could try to tackle him. You could, you know what I'm just saying. You two are both. I mean, you guys are both pretty close to dying either way. But you totally could. So you're gonna try to grapple him.
On our way over, I just let Pinky. I notice Pinky's coming, and I'm just gonna let him take care of the tackling.
So
You're not gonna even help?
Pigulus,
Oh, rude.
you can try to subdue him. Pigulus.
No, I mean I'm there, but we can't
he
both
can help.
jump and tackle him. We'll hit our heads on the.
You petty
You'll-
scum. Not
You guys can help. All right.
Not you,
So
Canuck. Talking about
Normac.
Joel,
what do you say to him?
petty scum. As I rush. Not you.
All right. So
yeah.
Cronin, is Cronin gonna help?
Yeah. I mean, So what I mean is, we can't both jump and try to tackle this dude, right? Like if we both did that, we'd hit our heads, So I'm kind of letting him take the lead and stepping in if I.
Okay, so you can assist with the action. So Pinkulus, you and Homeboy are gonna roll opposed weapon skill, but you get a +20 because Normac's gonna help out.
Awesome. Yeah, cool. Sorry, pull up all these different.
So he failed his. So if you succeed, then you win.
You said weapon skill +20? Oh, I got it.
Crushed it. Good job. So you tackle him down. You and Normac kind of struggle with him for a second, but you're able to subdue him. You're not sure exactly what's going on with Will, but it didn't sound good, and you hear commotion off in the distance. The skipper walks over, clocks Haru in the face, and he goes out.
Haru? Well, he's gone.
I mean, Joel.
Oh, okay.
My apologies. Clocks Joel in the face. His jaw go limp. You feel his body weaken as he gets knocked. Good job, man. Take him to the brig. And he waves at a couple other dudes. You two get checked out by Piper. I don't want anybody else dying today.
Aye, Skipper.
Aye, Skipper.
What? What just happened?
So Trevor, in an instant, you hear a gunshot, and as you turn, you see Pinkulus and not Pinkulus. You see Vilmar and Cronin tackle Joel. You're not exactly sure what happened, and then you see Skipper walk over and punch him in the head.
Okay.
All right. How are we on time, everybody?
We have 15 more minutes.
Do we want to go to the since you didn't kill him like I thought you were gonna do? Does somebody want to try to interrogate him?
I will go and intimidate him.
Well,
Should
he's
we
unconscious,
explore
so
what happened to the Dark Eldar?
Oh,
You and I are gonna do that off scene afterwards.
Okay.
wait, but what about the viewers? They will probably see what's happening with him.
So you can, if you would like, burn a fate point to stay alive and to escape, but you got to come up with some idea of what would happen. So, for example, you could have hidden yourself away to an escape pod. You could, barter some agreement and still been captured by the Dark Eldar, but you got to come up with some idea of what happened to you. But my suggestion route would be not involve the Dark Eldar, but it will take out your fate point. So you got no lives left after this one, Gracier.
Roger. Yeah, you and I will talk. Hello?
Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with all the chatter. So are we gonna? Do you want to think for a minute and tell us what your plan is to stay alive, or do you want to move forward with the rest of the party?
Go ahead and move forward with the rest of the party.
All right, gentlemen. So all of you are recovering in sick bay. My plan was not for you to keep him alive, but good job, Vilmar, for doing that. If any of you would like your hand at interrogating him, I'm sure the skipper would let you if you ask.
Let me give it a shot, Skipper. I think I can get something out of this scum.
Too bad we didn't have a master torturer still on the ship.
Too bad he didn't betray us.
That is true. Choices.
Hey, I'm a Dark Eldar.
All right, Vilmar. Go for it. Just don't let him die.
Okay, so
How does this work exactly?
You probably want to use intimidation, right? Because I don't think.
I have
Intimidation
intimidation
is a skill.
skill.
Ask him who he works for.
I do not have intimidation as a skill.
You guys can work on it together if you want to.
You want to? I embrace
Yeah,
you.
I'll
do you want
We'll
to
tag
help me
team.
make this scum
Good
talk?
cop and bad cop, but there's really just two bad cops.
Priest, shut your
All right.
mouth.
Are you going
Let's-
to join up?
let's
Men
tag
are at
team.
work.
Or
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Brother Maynard gonna
Well,
not
yeah.
say the dirty how the sausage gets made?
what we need here is a good priest and a bad priest. I'll be one of those.
An old priest and a young priest.
Oh, that's what it was.
All right, so he's in the brig. You guys, take some time to kind of get patched up and everything like that. You're still not back up to full wounds, but you're on your road to recovery. And the brig is pretty simple. There's just a couple cells. There's the one guard watching the room, and Joel is laying on the cot.
What is intimidation use? Strength? How strong?
Yeah.
38. I have. Oh, Normac?
You want me to take the lead? I got intimidation as a trained skill.
I think that would be wise.
All right, go for
All right.
Novak.
All right, I entered the cell. Does he do anything?
I think we all do. Right? For assisting.
You guys can all go in there. It's up to you. However you guys want to handle it.
Just in case he
you follow behind me.
is he in cuffs or anything? Is he down?
We'll say he's in shackles.
Cool.
All right. So the first question that I ask him is, "What's the most you've ever lost in a coin toss?"
What the?
He stuff it.
Are you Harvey Dent in another life?
Did we roll for that?
Roll for what?
I don't
See
know
who
how
goes
this
first.
works.
That sentence will surely not scare him. When he gets to actual intimidation, then we'll do it. But that's not your whole intimidation, right? That's just the lead up.
No,
right?
I run up to him and just grab him by the throat and say, "Talk, scum."
Whoa! I hold you back. I hold you back.
I'm gonna. Okay. So
Listen,
And I ask him.
Mac have a shot at it. He asked him a question, and the guy told him to shove off.
And I ask him again, "What's the most you've ever lost in a coin toss?"
I told you to shove off.
All right, I flip my coin. And I tell him to call.
He kicks at your hand so you can't catch it.
Does he succeed?
Yes.
All right, it lands on the floor then, I guess, for everybody to see.
Okay, everyone looks at the coin.
And it was 10. But I pick it up off the ground, and I step back a little further where he can't get to me. And I said, "We have to do this right."
okay, I'm gonna
Normac-
intervene at this moment and go.
Normac,
Okay.
And I tell him
Get
to
it.
call it.
rough him up.
I have to stop him. I push him out of the side. I say, "Come on, homie."
I tell him to call it.
I say, "Get back. This is clearly not working. Psychopath."
I can't call it for you. It wouldn't be fair.
He flips you the bird.
All right. If he refuses to call.
I go grab him by the throat and trying to intimidate him, like I was gonna do.
All right, go ahead. He grabs your hand, tries to struggle back. Go ahead and roll your intimidate.
Oh, that's not good.
You lean down and you're trying to choke him. He's able to push your hand off.
Okay, then I punch him.
Okay, you punch him. He's defenseless. You guys could kill him if you wanted to, but that's not the point.
Okay.
Why did you try to kill the skipper? Is what I just keep shouting at him.
Sits up, spits in your face. Rack off.
I wipe it off with his jacket and then put it on.
His jacket.
I move Pinky aside again, and I shove the blaster pistol that I have like straight up between his
what?
Between his eyes. Did it cut out? Sorry, between his eyes.
You're
All right,
gonna give him a weapon, or oh my!
He's staring at you. He's trying to like grab your hand as to try to. It feels like he's trying to fight it off. Go ahead.
I'm putting enough. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, but I'm putting enough pressure against his head that he can't move it off of the cot that he's on.
So you are laying into him. Go ahead and roll.
$45.
With all of our modifiers.
What did you? I'm assuming you succeeded, right? What's your
Yeah, my
what's
strength
your
is
deal?
46. My strength is 46, so that's if it's trained, it's just your attribute. Right?
Perfect.
Okay.
What are you trying to get out of him?
What Pinky asked. I'm just like answer his question.
What remind me what Pinky asked.
Why did you try to kill the skipper?
He kind of like he realizes he can't push it off, so he tries to just kind of like hold it there, but it's kind of pinned to the ground, so he realizes he can't, and just sort of gives up and puts his hands down and says, the same reason anyone does anything, for money.
Okay, yeah.
Who paid?
Who was your buyer?
Roll again.
For intimidate?
Yeah.
Me or Pinky? Because he asked the question.
You can roll. You guys are together, but yours is the best. So he asked, but you rough him
Okay.
up. Go ahead.
86, so
He looks at you, stone cold. Rack off. You guys are total. You guys in total get a plus 20.
okay, so now it's still up against his head. Now I cock the hammer back.
Asking him the same or a similar question after you failed will probably not elicit any new response, because you could just do that indefinitely.
Oh, so he's not gonna say no matter what since we failed that one.
I mean,
Is it
maybe
someone
you
on
try
the
later,
ship?
but
Is it
Like,
You
someone
have to do
aboard?
something else.
Oh,
Meaning like
so something more than cocking the
Just
hammer?
whip
Because
him.
I mean
Question.
that's scary.
just think. Go ahead, Pinkulus.
I ask specifically, who do we work for? Who gave us this mission? Who gave us the Dark Gildar?
Her name was Lady Elaine.
I ask if it was Lady Elaine, and I pull up my
All
gun
right.
out, and
Okay, go for it, Normac.
hey, you guys are doing a
75.
horrible job.
Yeah, 75.
I pushed them kind of away and
that's
I
a
struck
pass.
them nuts.
That's a pass. That's a 75 on the dot, right? What's your score?
No, my strength is 45.
I apply pressure on his nuts.
No, your strength is
Ah.
45, but your skill is it's not only it's trained, so it adds 10, right? Plus the 20.
No. It's only trained means you don't have any negatives. Links, slow down with the rolls. Trained means you don't have any negatives. Like if you try to do it Pinkulus, it would be half of your stat. It's only if it's beyond that.
Okay.
If you've got expertise in it, is those other boxes. And you get expertise of 10 or 20.
Got it. Sounds good.
Links, slow up with your rolls.
I haven't rolled. I mean, just rolled
Anybody
the one
got
time.
any other questions?
So he's able to push the gun off Normac when you cock it, and he gets punched in the nuts by somebody. Someone punched him in the nuts, and he's groaning as he holds his junk, but isn't saying much.
All right. Time to start pulling off fingernails. I just say it. I don't start doing it or anything yet.
I laugh.
I go with it and I laugh. Time to get the tools. And I start looking like I'm gonna walk towards the door, or start walking towards the door slowly, or the cell door.
Unless you want to tell us who's paying.
You can't ask the same question again. You got to think of something new. So that one is off, and you can't ask about Lady Elaine, but you could think of something else if you want to.
What was the
I'm gonna actually
price?
try to charm the person now because they're. I'll play the good cop. At this point, it's like, hey, you might want to tell them what they want to know because they're gonna do some pretty horrible stuff.
So
Why do I sound like?
just a question that someone asked earlier. I don't know who it was. I thought someone asked if anyone else on the ship was in it or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So do you want that to be the question you ask before Link starts to give him a rim job for making up for the dick punch that he just gave him? Rim shot.
I want to ask the price, and I want to ask if it's somebody on the ship.
So which one's more important to you
Mhm.
as a group? We can metagame just a touch.
Well, if it's not somebody on the ship, the price could give an indication of who it could be based on the price range, is what I'm thinking about. But
If it is somebody on the ship, that makes our job 10 times easier because we just go interrogate the next person on the ship, whoever they give it to, or give that to the skipper.
Yeah,
So
All right.
I would.
so which
I
one-
would vote. Oh, I'm just saying. I would vote asking if it's somebody on the.
All right. So you guys are cooperatively trying to interrogate him, and you ask him if it's somebody on the ship that he's working with. Go for it.
Oh my gosh. 87.
He kicks at Lynx for the dick punch and just tells you to get off me, get out of here.
I'm like, I look at
the other character, Normac's character, and I say,
Cronin.
let's go get the tools to kind of give the priest his opportunity.
All right. I just nod and follow.
Sounds good. All right. So you guys kind of and you, if you'd like to, we can say that you guys can hide behind, whatever and listen to what transpires, or you can go get some tools to try, find a hammer or something if you want.
All right. So my first thing is like, you're gonna need to tell them what they want to know because they're gonna, it's who is there anybody else on the ship? I'm gonna ask that same question and tell him that I can make his stay more comfortable. You don't have to die. I could smug you.
We're gonna say that you can't ask the same question. You got to go in a different direction. He's invulnerable for at least a period of time to the same.
But this is charming.
Here's the thing too. Like you could stay here forever rolling until you succeed if we let you keep asking the same questions. Like you can either ask a different question in this scene or try.
Okay.
The money thing would not be bad. What's your charm? And you've got your little priest thing, but he really wasn't super keen on the emperor, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember either, but I'm trained in charming and all, but it's because of my my little problem. I have a -10 to my charm, but I am not trained in intimidate. But I get a +10.
Go for it. Roll your charm. Roll your charm.
All right.
I assume you passed.
So close because of the if I took one in the next rank, if I get the +10, I would have made it, but not now because my charm would have had to be a 30.
Keep your dick punching hands to yourself, priest.
I figured that much. All right. Well, I'll leave them to to the devices of my colleagues. I'll leave and just close the door, make sure it's all locked and there's a guard.
All right, you guys want to come back with a hammer or something?
Pliers.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. We'll give you a +10, but if you critically fail, you kill him.
Okay.
Ooh.
Kill
Critical-
pliers.
What is the range of the critical?
95 to 100.
Let me roll.
And you guys
Okay.
get one more question before the guard breaks it up because you guys are getting.
what's the
One more question. Can it be one of the questions we've asked before?
You can ask one of the questions you've asked before, but listen.
Okay.
This is it. Don't
Okay.
screw it up.
Okay.
Who is it?
Okay, then let's
Who is
just
it?
straight up ask. Yeah, who is it? You're right.
Who's rolling? And can we use whatever modifier? Does it matter? What's our modifier before we roll?
So Normac gets to roll, and he gets a plus 30, 10 for the hammer or the pliers or whatever, or his strong grip around his teeth. And
Yeah.
for you guys, this is
I just
Last
aggressively rip
chance.
out a molar.
Good job, Normac.
Yay.
I can't do things because I gotta push the stupid button. He grabs his hand and rolls around and shoves it off and says, "Drake."
Did you say Drake?
The pop star?
Haha. Did you say Drake?
He's just holding back the tears as blood kind of comes out his mouth, and the guard the skipper wants him alive. Get out of here.
I say, we're done with him anyways. And I nudge to my compatriots to follow me. And I say, he's going to need a medic. He's going to need
One thing first before I go. I mutter something about how refusing to call a coin toss is the same as getting it wrong. And I quick draw my bolt pistol and shoot him in the face.
You could, Normac.
Can I get any indication that this is going to happen?
I have my
roll
code.
by awareness or something?
Can I
roll
follow
by
it
awareness?
I do mutter something about it first, so if he can catch on quickly enough.
Okay. Oh. Go. Okay, every roll awareness to see if you see homeboy.
I'm out of the room.
Being wacky. All right, the priest out of the room. Go for it. Go for it. All right, Vilmar. You fail to preempt the attack, so he gets a surprise round. So go ahead. Roll the hit.
Roll to see if I hit? Okay. Yeah.
All right, Normac. I'm aghast. Go ahead and roll your damage.
So the 9.
You blow up his face. It's your turn now, Vilmar. What do you want to do?
What are the guards doing?
The one guard is in shock. He looks pissed, and he will go next.
Can I kick him in the cell and close the door?
You certainly can try.
I'm gonna try.
So there's a shove. I'm pretty sure there's a shove. Go ahead. Let's roll. Let's roll to see if you connect with your body appropriately. So weapon skill.
Okay, weapon skill roll happening new. Ah! Critical. Can I use a fate point?
If you want to.
I would love to. Could I use a fate point?
How many do you have left? Because you've used a couple, I thought.
I've used 1. This is number 2.
All right, go for it, my friend.
Okay. It's not much better, but not a critical.
Well, you don't. You shove him, and you felt yourself starting to fall, but you steady yourself before you do it.
Cool.
I also shout, "Why?"
So the guard steps up and slams the door shut, pulls out his pistol, and says, "Drop your weapons."
The both of us?
You dummies!
Am I still in there? I thought I left.
No, you both are in there.
Oh,
I completely, 100% calmly place my weapon on the floor.
I do the same. I just like, homie. Yeah, I just drop it.
Drop the pistol.
All right. Do we want to put a pin in it there and continue on next time, or what do we want to do?
It's a cliffhanger. I say that's probably good.
I'm good.
Normac,
That's my character.
Don't forget the name.
Oh.
Don't forget. We gotta go tell the captain. Drake did it.
all right. So we're gonna end our scene with the guard pointing his gun at you two mother bleepers, and Normac calmly placing his weapon on the floor.
I'm not afraid.
Vilmar, shocked and confused, drops his gun, looks back and forth at the dead body and Cronin and the guard, just not sure who's who in this situation.
We're not friends anymore.
Were we before?
You wanna sign us out, Pinkulus, to the folks at home?
Yep. I am on top of it. All right. Everybody, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for checking out the live stream. We will be back next Friday at 7 Pacific time, 10 Eastern. But we're going to pick up on the next step, see what happens to Normac, and also see what and Pinkulus, and also see what happens to our Dark Elf friend who has been left behind on the ship, abandoned, perhaps forgotten. Also, we'll have Cassio back, and our cute puppy will go away. But a guy with just as much hair will return. Thank you so much for enjoying the stream. Hit the follow button if you enjoyed. Share it to your friends. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for watching Realm Lore. We will be back next Friday for Realms Allure.
Normac,